everyone, this is Matt. I'm here with Phil.
Hello!
And welcome to Minecraft Creations episode 33.
I know.
33. It's 33.
Free.
Yeah.
Free.
Tree.
Buy one, get one free.
Wow, okay. So, today we're going to take a look at Remnant. This is a brand new Hunger Games / survival games style map that we unveiled for the first time at the Minecraft Expo UK, also known as Insomnia 49.
Yes. It was very fun. We got to play
great.
on stage.
Yeah, that was insane. We got to play with...
you!
You did. We got to play with Verida, Dinnerbone, and then a bunch of other people got to jump on and try
MC
as well.
Universe came on after Toby was on.
Yeah, it was really good. And of course, lots of awesome people from the stage got to try as well.
Yeah.
It was great. Yeah. So today we're just going to take a look around, and I'm going to show you the map a little bit more and talk about kind of the build process behind the map. And it's going to be interesting.
It'll be fun.
Right, okay, I'm going to jump into first person here. Hello.
Yes. Hello. Welcome to my lair.
Beautiful. So this right here is the tier temple right in the middle of the map. It's designed around fantasy architecture, so it's not meant to look like Aztec or anything like that. It's kind of a fantasy temple. That's why it's got the tier design going on. Yeah. And
it's really cool. I love the broken pillar on the edge there.
Yeah. All around here, these are the starter points for the players, the cornucopia, so to say. And it's currently 8. Uh-oh.
And then all of a sudden, and then you go whoop, and then
so there's 8 right now, but the version we'll be releasing will support, I think, up to 24, but then it will just correct to how many people are playing. So even if you only play with 8 players, it'll still work fine. That'd be
good
cool.
kind of autocorrect, not like iPhone autocorrect, which just completely misinterprets what you want.
So here in the middle, you've got a chest that you can grab for. You can jump and grab for that or something, or you could climb up here and go across, and there's actually another chest right in here, up at the middle. So.
But if you fall down, there's no way to get back up.
Well, if you fall down here, there's a few different layers, but if we go down here, we'll find ourselves in the Catacombs, but if we go into these side rooms, there's a way quickly back up to the first level, where there are some more chests right here, and if you go out of these little exits to the side, these take you back up. So there's lots of ways around, and this takes you back to the center.
It's quite interesting. You can very easily just miss people down there, and you can catch people out very easily as well.
But there's also all these side passages, which are kind of random in which direction they go, and they all kind of have different passageways, because you kind of go into a maze down here. So if we go down here, there's chests that you can find, and things like that. And this is the Catacombs, where I actually managed to kill someone on stage. Me.
I never came down here. I don't think.
I kind of returned here after a little while. So.
Dinnerbone like coming down here, I think.
Yeah.
Although they kept being referred to as the sewers, but they're not actually
sewers. Yeah, people
were
saying sewers, no, the Catacombs.
They're Catacombs. But
it's
fine, we'll forgive you for that.
Noxite.
Lewis and Noxite.
Yeah, so the Nox crew were doing some things. Now here is something really cool. All around the bottom of the temple are these kind of these little faces, and they are all kind of little fountains, and you get spewed out by some of them.
Woo!
Here they are.
Not all of them, though.
No, only some of them link into the Catacombs there, and they spew out.
It's a nice, easy escape out into the rest of the jungle.
Yep. And then back into the middle here as I fly back up, because I want to show you guys every kind of way you can get in and out of here. There is I think this is a northern exit via the staircase down here.
This is a southern one.
Is this southern? Okay.
Yeah,
down to the ruins. And then the northern one down here, right in between this really cool collapsed pillar, takes you down to this area down here,
another
which
village
is
down there.
A really cool kind of split village with a huge tree over it. Now, another thing I'm going to talk about before we kind of go take a look at the villages is this fallen pillar. Now, this is fully fallen over and connects to a stack arch that goes over a river, and you wouldn't actually naturally be able to get across here. So this is kind of a makeshift bridge, and I really like it because it's just a fallen pillar. It looks really awesome.
I mean, we looked at various ways to get out of off the main thing, and we didn't want to just have the staircases like we had in like Fire Games 1, which many of you might have played. Yeah. But this was a nice design thing, and it was quite fun to build and to add in.
Yep. And then straight across here we go into the mountain temple here.
I quite like going here first. This is sort of my go-to.
Yeah, well now, the chests that are here right now, I don't know if they'll be in the same places on the official release version, but in the version we were playing, these were actually randomized, so there's only a chance for them to spawn in these locations.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
That's why I died the first time, because I came up here and some guy managed to get an iron sword, and I only got one of those and got a bow with one arrow. And meanwhile, he came in here, got these, and
wow, that's interesting.
Completely screwed me over.
And then in here we have a cave with some kind of dwarven features and a pretty interesting looking snake that the people of the mountain must have been worshipping of some kind, and it kind of goes all the way down here.
If you look at me,
reps down here.
You can get up, you can climb behind it, and get in. There's actually a chest in the mouth of the snake as well. Which,
you're going to try to get into the mouth?
I can, well, I'll show you. You just climb up the back here, and as you get to the back, you, oh, I've double jumped to fly now, but...
I'm trying to watch you.
Yeah, and just, I keep flying by accident, but yeah, as you get to the top there, you jump down there, and then boom, there's a chest, which may or may not have some nice stuff in it, but then once you get to here, you kind of have to drop, and then if you're in survival, I would take a bit of damage there, but depending on what you get in the chest, it's usually worth it to take a bit of damage, you know.
Yep.
Not everyone went for that chest. They sort of didn't think that there was anything in the snake, but for those that were keen explorers, they were rewarded.
Yep. Now don't forget, for those who are just watching this for the first time, there's a time lapse of this out that you can see. Was building all of this beautiful terrain, well, trees, the trees
mostly, yeah,
and all of these cool structures and everything. Now if we take this southern path first, and we'll go take a look at the kind of the wall ruin over here, which is pretty nice. It's again, we don't have like official names for things, but you can actually get across here pretty easily. So at the bottom of the staircase here, you can actually choose a couple of routes. You can, not actual tree routes, but routes if you're American. You can go down there and go to another village. You can go down here and through a fallen tree to get to one of the villages, or go through all the foliage and the leafiness here to be connected to a kind of a vine that kind of sweeps across here and will let you very neatly jump into this area and then connect to this path, and there we go, we are at the ruin. So
just
it's kind
as easy as that.
It's just easy as that. And I mean, it's difficult sometimes to find your way, and that's one of the things we wanted to try to capture. That you're not always easily pushed forward. It's kind of very branching.
And it's very easy to walk past people as well, because it is a dense forest. Because it's not that big of a map. I mean, people think it is quite large, and I suppose it is for 8 players, but it's just the right sort of size, I think.
It kind of worked out pretty well, surprisingly, with 8 players. So
you could easily lose someone or get away from someone. I found if you were quick enough and agile enough, you could lose people, which is very effective if you didn't find many chests.
Now back down here across the broken tree, the fallen tree, is one of 3 villages on the map. This is a pretty interesting one because it's very small, kind of cramped. A lot of the buildings are a lot smaller than the other ones. And I like this. This is a really compact place. This is where I would usually come. This is the first place I would kind of hit up and gather, because primarily is this building, which I believe is some kind of place of worship because the way it's laid out. I don't have the ability to open doors.
It's fine. I will open the door for you, sir.
I guess I'm vanished on the server.
You must be, yes.
So in here there are 4 chests. This is where I would come just to check for loot, really. This is kind of a
and say a few words to the
squabble.
The squabble.
Yeah, the squabble. So I like this. I like this room. It's pretty good. And another cool thing about this village in general is right at the back here there is a mine. Now the mine is only accessible kind of this front area because everywhere else is locked off. But if you come through here, you can get a chest, and back there you can kind of see some bounty, but it's not accessible. It's kind of just a background scenery piece. Yeah, and then here you can see kind of another chest and some things. It's cool. I mean, I built this map with only really a few people over about the space of a month or so, but we started just before that designing the temple, and it came together really quickly just before we finished the parkour map as well, so I'm really happy with it.
And as I like the themes that sort of carry from one to the other, but I wouldn't say that they were like copper or anything, but it's primarily just the trees that make this for me. I think
it's very cool.
It's unique gameplay in the fact of it's the jungle forest, and with the lighting and everything as well, it just makes it... I mean, it's okay when we're here now, but there were some parts of it where it's like nighttime, it's raining, and you just can't see any more than like 5-6 feet in front of you.
Yeah. Now I love the kind of the leaves have grown over the path a little bit here. You still know where you're going, but it's a little bit difficult to kind of understand because it's just all overgrown, which I love. So now down here we go into what I refer to as the Piscifalog village, but only Pokemon fans will understand that. Because this village is actually inspired from one of the 3rd gen villages called Piscifalog Town, which is a floating city in the middle of the ocean. It doesn't strike much resemblance anymore, but it's actually kind of built over a river delta. So the river sweeps down under this tree here and kind of opens out into this delta here. And this village is built over the top, and I love this village a lot. It's actually my favourite shot in the time-lapse as well, as it kind of builds along with the music.
Yeah.
So it's really cool. I really like this. Shout out to MC Farmer who helped me build this. It was kind of just me and him who designed all these houses. So, and then Ray built this this bridge over here. Look at this. I'm giving shout outs to our awesome builders. Yeah, Ray built this cool bridge over here. So, and then right next to this is a ruin, Phil. Now the ruin is inspired by something else, and I love this so much. It's inspired by the Temple of Time from The Legend of Zelda, and you can kind of get the vibe with the big pillars and everything. It's kind of a shrunk down version, but if you imagine this bit here is where you put the spiritual stones in Ocarina of Time, and then you go back here and the Master Sword is in this back room. Again, shrunk down a little bit, but
now it's just a Master Tree.
Yeah, it's a Master Tree. It's inspired. It's really cool. I love this place. We built this again fairly quickly in one night, and
well, that's
I
the
really
thing.
like
It was we had a lot of stuff to do for the Insomnia Festival, and we managed to get a lot of it done in a short period of time with only a few people. As you mentioned, it was a small team of guys that did it. So
yeah, it's amazing. I'm really happy with how it turned out. It looks really cool at night as well. There's kind of just little glows around. Now across here, we see another one of the villages, the final village of 3, and it is off this northern side of the temple. Yeah, where the collapsed pillar is, and you come down here. And you can swim across to this really, really cool village. Now, there's a lot of different things to this village. This side has got a little well, and this kind of sweeping path where you can kind of go into different directions with some doors that are open.
Yeah.
I think the evil dwarf who we've banned from being able to explore this world has probably snuck in and opened those doors. I blame him. Now, is that a creeper? Head. What is that? Is it
oh my god, it blinked!
Yeah, I saw it blink as well. That's really weird.
I just had to stop for a second. I was like, I imagine that. I'm not going to mention that in the video, but no, they genuinely blink.
Oh god, that's creepy. I zoomed in on it as it blinked.
I did not know they did that. I'm quite get out of here. Come on.
Alright, let's head across the bridge.
Don't like scary
from
stuff.
The waterfall here, and now we go into pretty much the darkest village. Side of the village in the entire map, because it's shadowed by this huge tree and there's roots kind of climbing everywhere all over it.
Yeah,
it's just damage. It looks
I think
really
that's what
cool.
I love most about these series is it's the roots, the fact that they just go literally everywhere. You can see them.
Yeah. Now we don't want to show you guys the insides of everything because you guys will be able to explore that yourselves later this month when the map is released. You'll be able to download this, fight your friends and explore it. And maybe find hidden journals by a little guy called Jeremy. But that's all I'm going to say, because there are some little Easter eggs hidden away in the map. So now here, we're going to end off here at the circular ruin. Now this ruin, actually, kind of behind the scenes, used to be a lot bigger. Nemesis, the guy who designed it, originally built a huge Minas Tirith-style ruin that kind of built into these back walls here. But eventually, due to time constraints, he kind of just tore it down and so let's do something a little bit smaller. And it turns out pretty nice. I like it. It's a nice ruin where you can kind of climb up this rubble here and kind of hop up to the top.
Yeah, I like coming up to this ruin. I don't know why it is, but every time I run into it, I feel like I've come to a nice point and where I'm running around. It's like, oh, I'm at this ruin now. Okay, I feel nice and grounded.
The view of the central temple is really good from here as well.
It's a great nighttime. I mean, that's the thing. It's the ambient light, I think, in this. It just all nicely fits together.
I'm going to stand right here, and if you come stand next to me, it's going to be a beautiful screenshot.
Aww.
Oh, look at that. It's beautiful.
Hello.
Well,
hello.
That was Minecraft Creations episode 33. We kind of run through the map really quickly there for you guys, but we wanted to just kind of give you guys a closer look before you guys get to play it later this month. And, you know, we'll probably be talking about a lot more like the Battle of Lothern and the Forgotten Ascent map in the coming weeks of Minecraft Creations.
Lots of PvP action.
Yeah, it's going to be good. We have a lot planned. So thank you guys for watching, and Don't forget to check out our previous videos, including one where we show the sets from Take Back the Night, the Captain Sparkles music video that we built. And yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. See you guys next time. Bye.
Goodbye.